Hello YouTube, I'm back playing some Bleach Horizons with this newest update, which has introduced our newest characters, White Ichigo. We have his weapon banner here, and also Kenpachi finally has his rear after all this time. We have saved up quite a few currencies, so I'll be definitely getting these guys guaranteed. Hopefully it won't take too long for that to happen, so I can have some currency saved for Ulquiorra, and of course with the new character comes a whole batch of new events. So, of course, we'll have plenty of resources as well. I also need to keep playing this PvE, whatever. I haven't been doing it every day, and so I've been kind of falling off a bit. I'm close to the max rank though, so shouldn't be too hard. And they also gave us a bunch of new stuff, including the new SR Plus Ulquiorra. I'm surprised, like, this came out actually, we kind of knew for a little bit now. Although, of course, we had no clue we were going to get a base Ulquiorra when they revealed that the new characters were White Ichigo and Ulquiorra, so I guess it is kind of a surprise. Okay, now I'll be summoning. I think I'll just summon for today, I believe. Maybe look at the characters kit a bit, and then I'll be going back and making another video, like building the characters separately, just because you know, doing it all in one go takes some time. I believe they improved the building system though, like further, like you can target substats. Oh, there you go, relatively early too. That's nice. I haven't seen any animations or anything, so this is completely new to me. Oh, the Rangiki's open. Okay, that was at the end. The hell? He's sick. You know, I can't wait for to like try him out. Imagine that was another. Imagine that was another one. The art looks so interesting. I don't know. It's just me. It looks kind of different to the style that they normally go for. Anyways, hopefully the weapon is gonna be just as lucky. The thing about some of the weapon, I feel even though I feel like I do normally get it a little later into the pity saves more, like it's not even noticeable. You only really feel it when you go deep for the character pity, and then you get deep for the weapon pity. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be getting a. We'll see how late into the 30 is. It's guaranteed. Right. It's rookie's weapon. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Was that 7? It's 37. Oh, it looks sick though. They really. Oh, it looks great in this game. Alright. Let's look at his kit though. I haven't seen much of it. Actually, I don't even think I've seen it, to be fair. Maybe I should give my little reaction finally. I leveled out in this game genuinely. Let me go and equip their stuff on them. I'll also honestly let me get my blind reaction right now since I haven't really seen anything about them. This should be White Ichigo's gameplay. I haven't seen anything about it before. Oh, so he's in his Bankai state. I did hear that he's a transforming character. Or is he constantly in his Bankai state? I don't exactly remember. No, he is a transforming unit. Okay. Oh, he looks crazy. He actually genuinely looks insane. His combos. Wait, that was his transformation animation, maybe. Or even the spinning thing with his arm there. Oh, and all my days. All these it's just me as his animations. Maybe they're like very dynamic, like the angles on that little Kiara. Okay, yeah, he looks. Oh, he looks crazy. Oh my days. Yeah, Toshi's gone back. Like, is he better than Toshi? He is an SR plus and Toshi is SSR. And he even does that stupid attack. I hate that. I hated that attack whenever I was fighting the LPR boss. So annoying. They really captured it quite perfectly, honestly. I'll definitely be trying to use him. Even though he'll be replaced likely in 3 weeks when the actual second type LPR releases. But yeah, his animations are crazy. I'll go back and look at his kit, starting with his weapon. So at the start of the battle, his spiritual pressure is immediately increased to maximum. Each time instant burst is activated, the counterattack button can be tapped immediately to actively release White Ichigo's counterattack. After any team member releases a counterattack, White Ichigo's crit rate increases by 25% and the entire team's crit damage increases by 30% for 30 seconds. And after consuming 3 instinct points, increases the damage of his battlefield skill, Finishing Strike, by 100%. If Finishing Strike is released before reaching 3 points, no bonus will be applied and the count will be reset. Looking at this, Instinct Point is part of his kit, so we'll look at this part now. So starting with the core passive, after gaining 2 Instinct Point, White Ichigo's Enter Instinct Burst increases his attack by 20%, while in Shikai, the 4th hit of his basic attack, 2nd hit of his technique, and the counter attack each consume 1 Instinct Point, and they release a Getsuga Tensho when they release the Instinct Points. And to get his Instinct Points, you look at his battlefield skill. White Ichigo's battlefield skill has 2 energy types, of course, like regular battlefield skill energy and instant points, which release 2 different battlefield skills, Crushing Rondo and Finishing Strike. Teammates' basic attacks, special attacks, and techniques increase the battlefield skill energy when they hit the enemy, and releasing Crushing Rondo or White Ichigo's special attacks grants instant points. And in the instant burst, he doesn't get any battlefield skill energy. Crushing Rondo switches the White Ichigo onto the battlefield, and he spins his Zanbakuto in a wide area, pulling nearby enemies towards him and dealing damage and gaining 1 instinct point. And then Finishing Strike, White Ichigo leaps high into the air and swings his Zanbakuto down to strike enemies, dealing damage and ending instinct burst after he does it. Alright, now let's move on here to the core stamp, because also you can see here, when White Ichigo and Bankai Ichigo are in the same team, Ichigo's attack increases by 30%, but only during his holified ultimate state. So like it's not constantly applied, but you know, since Ichigo's, I feel like Ichigo is just like a unique alter. He always wants to be in his holified state. That's where he gets all his damage. It's pretty good, but I'll have to give him. So looking at his passive 1, increases White Ichigo's crit damage, and then each of Getsuga Tensho's that White Ichigo does reduces the slash resistance by, of course, decent amount for 20 seconds, stacking up 3 times. So he has decent supporting abilities as well, and his last passive boost increases his attack, which is nice, a nice little damage boost. His basic attacks, he does 4 swings, his normal attacks, and they build up spiritual pressure, while Instinct Burst is active. The 4th hit of his basic attack also consumes an instinct point to release an extra Getsuga Tensho. As of course, it seems White Ichigo wants to just he wants to use Getsuga Tensho a lot, so he can constantly like apply his debuffs and stuff. White Ichigo swings Ted Zangetsu in an almost frenzied manner, dealing 6 hits in total. Each hit automatically consumes spiritual pressure to release the Getsuga Tensho, dealing total damage equal to 1,200. So it's a bigger nuke in his Bankai when he does his ult, which I should look at now. Actually, that's a special attack. Cleaving Throw. White Ichigo grabs the bandages wrapped around Zangetsu and spins it around, then hurls it into the distant enemies, dealing damage. When drawing the blade, he also releases Getsuga Tensho, dealing damage and gaining 1 instinct point. While White Ichigo's battlefield skill is active, the first time a teammate is switched in after landing this attack, the teammate will automatically release counterattack, and the damage and spiritual pressure reduction rate of the counterattack are reduced. The usual, it's a good thing. We have a tactic that His slash tactic that can do the counter attack now, force counter attacks. Also, his battlefield's skill, when he's active in the team, slash damage is increased by 40%, which is better than Byaku's one, which is 30%, I believe. So we have like a bit of power creep, which is nice. Okay, so his technique, White Ichigo slashes horizontally, then leaps up, slams his Zanbakuto into the ground, dealing 2 hits and building up his spiritual pressure. While instinct burst is active, the second hit of his downward smash also consumes an instinct point and releases 3 extra rounds of Getsuka Tensho. So he's just a Getsuka Tensho spammer. And his ultimate, White Ichigo releases the power of his Zanbakuto and ends his Bankai, swings out 1 Getsuka Tensho, and increases his spiritual pressure to maximum, entering instant burst. During Bankai, his basic attacks are greatly enhanced, but he can't do techniques or special attacks. And Crimson Getsuga, so where White Ichigo gathers power in Tensan Getsu, then swings forcefully at the enemy to unleash a massive Getsuka Tensho, dealing damage, so it's like a nuke, I guess. And the Bankai ends. It's just like the final hit of his, he's a Nika, similar to Ichigo, I believe. And his counter attack, White Ichigo guards against an enemy, then counters with his Zanbakuto, dealing damage. And while Instinct Burst is active, his counter attack also consumes 1 instinct point to release an extra Getsuka Tensho. He's just constantly throwing out Getsuka Tenshos. And his dodges Onido, avoid right before he gets hit. Perfect dodge inflicts his 2 time freeze for 1.5 seconds, and he gets attack speed, movement speed buff. During Bankai, Inner Hollow will trigger Sonido automatically to avoid damage right before taking a hit. It's nice. So overall, he's very strong. He's a very strong tactic. It's nice to have. And he buffs Bankai Ichigo. Bankai Ichigo finally, maybe he's gonna be more usable. I did hear that he used to have like some cleave in his kit. Maybe they changed it last second. So I think maybe he lost all his. Did he lose all his synergy with Miri? Because I did hear that was something that would have been nice. But again, I guess we'll probably get a dedicated slash support. And since he doesn't do ailment, maybe it'll be focused more on Ichigo and White Ichigo. Forgot to look at his bond. I'm kind of running it back real quick, looking at his bond and his stamp and his core stamp. Not core stamp? Yeah. So his bond effect here, right here, increases slash damage and all skill mastery. And when his crit rate is equal to a higher than 60%, the effects are further increased by 100%. This is pretty insane looking. As long as I feel like this is pretty universal on any slash character. So very, very good here. Looking at his set stamp piece here, increases slash damage by 15%, and after any team character releases a counter attack, the character equipping it gains 10% all skill mastery, releasing a battlefield skill each time, increases the entire team's slash mastery by 10%. And obviously it's for White Ichigo. It's very good, very solid. And finally we have his new core stamp. Increase the crit damage of the first and second strikes of the Bankai ultimate. Basic attacks during the Bankai are increased by 50%. Whenever White Ichigo releases Getsuka Tensho, the crit rate increases by 2.5, the stack up to 5 times, and increases the entire team's slash damage by 10%. This effect gains an extra 5% increase while White Ichigo is at the back line, so when he's not on the field, and ends after 10 seconds when he is switched in. For every 1 instinct point consumed, all the characters in the team restore HP equal to 5% of White Ichigo's attack. Overall, it's a very strong core stamp. He provides a lot of crit rate, and he of course also gives himself a bunch of crit damage. He seems like a very powerful slash unit. If you're wondering whether he's worth going for, just looking at your account, if you have a Kenpachi or White Ichigo, I feel like he is worth it, very worth it, because he buffs them significantly, especially Ichigo, and his value is just in the fact that other than him, the only slash tactic is Byakuya. and obviously Byakuya is not really favored too well now. He's very outdated, so this White Ichigo has a lot of value to him. I'd suggest going for him just because he is the only slash tactic in the game basically, and obviously if you want to build your slash team, you're going to need him. Yeah, you're going to want to get a slash team eventually, so you should probably go for him. But yeah, that's everything for today. I'll be like building my White Ichigo after this. Well, Cura I'll come back to when I, finish my White Ichigo building and showcase that I'm gonna make. Potentially, hopefully, if nothing is wrong. But yeah, thank you. If you liked the video, watched this far, please give it a like, subscribe to stay up to date, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. See ya.